Dear Pixie, you asked us what is the best way to educate a young starseed child. The first thing you must remember is that a child's frame of mind and emotional well-being and health affects their ability to learn. Therefore, if a child is out of balance in any of these ways, they should be rested or be allowed to play before any form of education is attempted. This includes health conditions, stress, worry, tiredness. A child cannot access their learning abilities until they are calm, focused, happy, and in good health. For the young child up to age 7 years old, play is all they need. Provide items that encourage imaginative play rather than more structured formal play. Lots of time spent outdoors in nature, a healthy diet, and listening to meaningful stories would be the other recommendation. The best environment for the starseed child, or any child, would be the home or extended family environment, or a school that has managed to recreate this. The Waldorf-Steiner schools follow this kind of syllabus, but we ask you to always check the school and follow your intuitions and the communications with the aspect of yourself that is out of time. The curriculum within the Waldorf school was devised by he who had access to information and inspiration that was out of time. And if the curriculum and methodology adheres to the original Rudolf Steiner principle, then it is highly recommended. There are other schools following similar programs in different countries. Most of these are independent and small. When the child reaches the age of 7, then more formal learning can be introduced. But when we say formal learning, we simply mean that which is other than play, such as learning to write or read or use numbers. A strong connection to nature should still be instilled in the child, and all this can be taught within the style of play. For play is important for everybody, be they child, adult or animal, or us, of course. We play frequently. The child must enjoy that which he is studying, for the heart and head must be engaged together in sync. When the child's heart is engaged within his study, then facts learned are remembered, and memories that lie within are accessed. For the child has everything he or she needs within in order to learn. Trust the child and follow the child's lead. Provide wisdom, comfort, and honesty as a teacher. If you cannot answer a child's question, then admit you do not know the answer and go about discovering this together. Each child has a map laid out before them, a blueprint of their incarnation destiny for that lifetime. Within that blueprint are the various tools needed in order to fulfill their destiny, taking account of the variation within timelines. Therefore, the child knows within what his or her destiny is, and if provided with the nurturing environment we have described, the child will naturally learn that which they need to learn in order to fulfill their particular missions and destinies. The child needs to feel safe and loved in order for this natural memory resource to be tapped into. The child must feel free. Free to learn when ready, free to rest when ready, and free to learn that which engages his heart. That which engages his heart will be that within the incarnate blueprint. Therefore, a good teacher is not a teacher, but a guide, a facilitator, and shall be he who embodies true unconditional love for the child. This person who leads this child shall stand back and let the child lead the way, Let the child find their own way, and step in only when the child needs him. This is not to say, leave the child alone and let them do whatever they please. This is not the way. The way is to watch the child, be aware of his rhythms and needs, and to gently encourage, never push or force, and never scold. Always keep the child's imagination alive and guide him to the higher realms of imagination, of childhood wonder. For the imagination is the most powerful tool a child may have, and the Starseed's child's imagination is vast and vivid. And the imagination is the key to God's front door. This is the environment the Starseed child needs in order that he may have the very best start to his education on your earth. For education is just the relearning of that which is already known, or the accessing of knowledge that has always been within. Is this the kind of environment that is provided for most children within the state education systems of your world? We see that it is not. Although we see in your current timeline that there are a significant number of Starseed children who do have access to this environment through small, independent, alternative schools, or those who are educated in the environment of the home with their parents. We see in your timeline that an ever-growing number of children shall join the alternative schools or be taught at home. We see new small schools being formed by parents dissatisfied with the education system. We see this increasing. And whilst there are those who would oppose this, who on the surface may seem to be the ones in power, we tell you that the power lies within you. If you wish to make a change for the future children of Earth, then this shall be done. By focusing your consciousness on what you want, by action on the physical level, and by us from the realm of no time coming forward in response to your consciousness. For we are your consciousness, and when you realize that, you can manifest any future you desire. As a collective, your consciousness knows no bounds in its ability to create, and when done en masse, with a pure and loving heart. We see that we have been heard with this message, and we see a timeline within Earth's future where every child has access to the educational environment we have described. It is being manifested now, and if it is what you want for your children, then manifest this now. Learn to manifest that which you desire now, for the ability to manifest shall be magnified greatly at the culmination of the ascension, which is the winter solstice 2012, and we advise you learn now the skills that you shall need then, for the Starseed children of Earth and for all humanity. We are the white-winged consciousness of 9.